the type of win that feels good to watch. That's the type of game that we needed RODON to pitch, and he pitched it. Unbelievable. 1-0 win over the Tampa Bay Rays for a good team. It's always good. Puts me in a good mood. Long day, but I was hoping it was going to finish like that. So we'll box score this immediately. Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Everybody in here. Hit that like to celebrate it. Consul Yeti's here. There he is. The Buckeyes here. The Peanut. Wink. What is good, everybody? Walk Up's in the building. Roy, CeeLo. The crew is here. Jonathan's in the place. Brandon's in the house. See Hale. What is good? So right to it. I mean, Carlos Rodon, 6 shutout innings, 2 hits, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. And he's 2-0 now. Was he 2-1? That's the second win. Mark Ladder Jr. came in with a clean inning, 2 strikeouts. Fernando Cruz came in with a clean inning, 2 strikeouts. And then Luke Weaver came in and finished it off with a clean inning, also with 2 strikeouts. I'm not surprised Devin Williams wasn't in there because he pitched 4 of the last 6 games he pitched, and he pitched well. So he's kind of finding his groove too. And this Yankees pitching rotation is kind of finding its groove, right? Without a lot of these guys, without Hill, without Cole, and we were worried that this rotation was going to fall apart. Well, right now they're holding it steady right now, And Clark Schmidt's back now, and hopefully he kind of regains his footing here too. So I feel good about this. I feel this every time I see something like that. I get very, very encouraged by this. Very encouraged. And I even have my special Michael Myers cup, right? My special cup, drinking my tea. Celebrate with a little Halloween stuff. Yeah, I mean, the RODON talking points are they're weak. So that's why I don't listen to them. So now offensively, Ben Rice 0 for 4. He got robbed a couple times, though. Aaron Judge 0 for 3 with a walk. Cody Bellinger 0 for 3 with a walk. Paul Goldschmidt was 3 for 4. Goldschmidt's batting .373. Unbelievable. Holy moly. And Judge batting .384. Now, Jazz Chisholm 0 for 4, but he's back in there now. He did get a fine for his whatever he did in his Twitter rant. He wasn't suspended, obviously, after he got ejected, but he got fined. So, but JC Escarra 0 for 2, and he called a good game today. All the starter and reliever. He had a good game today. And for those that don't know, Austin Wells missed the game today with food poisoning. So he's day-to-day right now. But Rob, hello, Susan, how are you? Yeah. This is good stuff. Anthony Volpe 0 for 4. He's got to turn his bat around a little bit. Trent Grisham 1 for 3. He's batting .310. And Oswaldo Cabrera also batting .310. 1 for 3. So Yankees only had 5 hits, but that's all they needed to win 1-0. How many hits did the Rays have? The Rays had 3 hits. So heck of a pitching performance by the Yankees. All across the board. Now, go around the horn really quickly. The Red Sox beat up on the White Sox 10-3. Blue Jays beat the Mariners 3-1. Obviously 1-0 here. The Phillies beat the Marlins 7-2. The Tigers beat the Royals 7-3. And the Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 13-11. Oof, high scoring game right there. And then you got in process right now, the Astros are up 5-2 on the Padres in 6th. The Brewers are up 2-0 on the A's in the 5th. The Giants and Angels are no score, bottom of the 1st. Dodgers are up 1-0 in the 7th on the Rangers. Twins are up 4-2 on the Braves in the 8th. Mets are up 4-3 over the Cardinals in the 8th. Reds are up 8-3 over the Orioles in the 9th. And the Guardians are up 10-7 over the Pirates, also in the 9th. So that's kind of around the horn, what's going on there. Now, Jazz appealing. Yeah, good. He should. What did he suspend him for? Come on. It's ridiculous now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Buckeye. I mean, the Yankees have to kind of remain on point here, right? They have to really lock in to hold that short lead, right? And they did exactly that against a very pesky, very up-and-coming young team who were going to call up one of their top prospects, who's the fastest guy in baseball. He had over 100 steals last year in 110 games. So he'll be here tomorrow. We'll see if he plays, but he'll be here tomorrow. Right, the Tampa Bay Scranton won 5-0 over Durham. We got Double-A Somerset 12-1 over Altoona. Hudson Valley 2-0 over Wilmington. 2-1 over Wilmington. Tampa 14 over St. Lucie 9. Wins up and down the farm system today, baby. I like it. I like it. Yeah, exactly. Jazz didn't bite the home plate umpire. Exactly. Yeah, Big G is a giant cheer. He's, I love what he brings, even when he's not playing. Just like Cole, I love what he brings when he's not playing. So he's just a cheerleader, a mentor. So he has their teammates back. He's just the type of leader I love to see. He's not going to play third. I would be shocked if Ben Rice plays third base. No. Yeah. No. Well, we'll see what happens when Stanton comes back. But I think it's close to 0% chance he plays third base. So, but if he has to keep continuing playing well, he has to make the decision very hard for the Yankees to sit him. So they have to figure out a way to make room for him and keep him in that lineup. They have to figure that out. So, can I see a play? Not if Rice is like on fire. No. I think they'll figure out how to make it work. How, I don't know. You got that right too. Sometimes one run is all you need. So, hey man, I like these types of wins. I like the 10-0 wins. I like these 1-0 wins. So I would agree with the Buckeye too. These 1-0 wins are just, you stay locked in. It's like, oh man, each inning is more exciting, and every time we get 3 more outs, on our belt, it gets more exciting. I really love that. It almost feels like a no-hitter. It really does. Oswaldo is playing too well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just, yeah. It's hard to, I don't want to sit Oswaldo for Ben Rice right now. It just doesn't make any sense. And we'll see when, will Rice still be hitting well when Stanton's ready to come back? That's the other question. Because if he's not, it's an easier argument to sit Rice for Stanton. But if he's not, so, yeah, apparently Jazz got suspended for a game for posting on X, but it's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. I agree too, Susan. Frank Grisham is also batting well. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Jazz is appealing the suspension. Good. I would appeal it too. So, yeah, Volpe, yeah, he didn't hit today, but he did well in the field. No. Yeah, exactly, Comenza. The silence from all the Carlos Rodon haters. Isn't it nice? It's nice when the big mouths don't talk, right? Exactly, Clemenza. And he was a bulldog. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Ridiculous. A trade that sent Narvaez to the Red Sox for Elmer Javier Rodriguez Cruz. Elmer went 6 2/3. One rode 9 Ks today. Hudson Valley. Nice. Lombardo. Nice. It's these little trades too. These little trades the Cashman makes, they improve around the margins a lot. Get depth in a lot of other areas. Never knowing somebody's going to be able to step up, right? And that's exactly there he is. Yo, NFE. Yo, brother. What's happening, man? Yeah, the haters are quiet tonight. The haters are quiet. The defense was on fire. Rodon was breathing fire. Our bullpen was breathing fire. Yo, man. Leiter, money. Cruz, money. Weaver, money. Right? Jace. What's up, Jace? I'm telling you. I got my special cup, NFE, my Michael Myers cup, man. Drinking my tea. Right. Celebrating with Michael Myers, man. That's right. But I'll tell you, Yankees, that's just 13-7 now. Yankees are 13-7. They're still in first place. American League East. And right now, at the worst, they've tied this series. There's 2 more games left. They can't lose this series now. So that's a great thing. That's a great, just a great thing to say. Great position to be in. I remember I said to keep, when they traded for Trevino to the Reds for Cruz. I was like, we got to keep an eye out for Cruz because he's got averages 15 strikeouts per nine, and he's tweaked. Matt Blake has tweaked with his repertoire a little bit, and that's a money trade by Brian Cashman. Exactly, NFE. Exactly. Yeah. Where'd I get that cup? I got it from a horror movie store, Mark. Horror movie store by me. Actually, in the mall, not too far. Yeah. And there he is. Maz is in the place. It's good, brother. It's good. Pitching was money today, bro. Money. 6 shutout from Rodon. Shutout inning for Leiter. Shutout inning for Cruz. Shutout inning for Weaver. Each one of them had 2 strikeouts. Rodon had 9. Like, gangster. Just gangster pitching all across the board, man. Well, exactly, Sunil. Yankees Country's in the place. If anybody has Discord, by the way, make sure you follow Yankees Country Discord. It's got a great Discord right there. You gotta fire Boone, Sunil. You gotta fire Cashman and Matt Blake. These 1-0 wins. I mean, like, why couldn't the bat score 14 runs, right? Just one? Oh. A woman wear a Ted Bundy shirt? Oh, my God. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of nuts. Ted Bundy shirt? Oh, my God. Yep, Grisham and Volpe, yep. This defense is much more heads up, right? From infield just, or outfield just, or infield to outfield, or outfield to infield, right? Any type of cutoff stuff that we have going on right now. The defense is more sound. It's more alert. It's just more fundamentally skilled right now. You got to cut Goldschmidt and fire Ken. You have to. What's up with this? I mean, like, he's only hitting 370. Like, come on. Exactly. NFE, take over the GM duties, man. Yeah, and anybody disagrees with you gets a RNC right there. Rear naked choke. Just done. Sleepy time. Right? People saying Yankees only scored 1 run. They won with run. When they only score 1 run, and the bat and the pitching holds the other team down to 0, you know, that's a credit to the team, right? It's a credit to the team. Man, can you imagine that, Mazza? Well, I wouldn't want you and NFE in the dugout with me, so. Yeah. More fans. Her friend was wearing a Jeffrey Dahmer. So one of them was wearing a Bundy shirt, and the other one was wearing a Jeffrey Dahmer shirt. Oh my God, these people are crazy. I won't do that. I mean, I like horror movies. They're movies. I don't like real life serial killers. No. That's freaking nuts. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, JC is, yeah. Yep. JC is a very, very capable backup to Wells. Wells has food poisoning. That's why he didn't play today. So, Scar is very competent. He's skilled. I like him. And Roderick Arias 1 for 3 or 4 ribbies. Nice. 2 walks. Perez 2 for 4 with 2 hits. All right. Nice. Not bad. Rock up. Yeah, well, exactly. Goldschmidt does suck. I mean, why can't you hit 374? Why is it only 373? Like, you can't squeeze that 1 extra percentage point? Bum. He had great catching. He called a great game all across the board. Escar called a great game across the board. And he had Rodon locked in. So, and this is the only time the Rays are going to sell out as the home team in Steinbrenner Field. You know? What do they average? 12 fans a game in their own stadium? No. Well, exactly. I think Boone probably sabotaged me. Probably put some stuff in his cornflakes or something. Boone. He's like, man, I don't want him to play, man. He'll get sick. I want JC to play. Yeah. And Boone, man. He sabotaged your players, man. Unbelievable. I saw the breakfast burrito. I saw him eating those breakfast burritos. Maybe he has some bad food court in his must. That dude is rocking Tom Selleck all day. He looks like Mike Magnum PI, like all day, all freaking day. Winans 3 innings, no runs, nice. 7 Ks in 3 innings. See? Boyle 5 innings, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Well, see, we got some arms in the farm. We got some arms. Yeah, exactly. Too, Susan. Even in the Trop, see, if they had 12 fans, and 9 of them were Yankee fans. So, yeah, that's crazy. Well, at least they're, getting full capacity in Steinbrenner Field. So that's cool. Well, said someone must have poisoned him in his sleep. He only had fruit last night. It's probably Boone. Boone probably has the car. He's like put some drops in his fruit, man. Yeah, if he woke up and his cantaloupe was green and he didn't notice, so that's all Wells, man. Why is my cantaloupe green, not orange? Right? You weren't paying attention, man. You got to look at your food, man. Oh, Scar Cat, yeah. Right. Freed has some good stuff, man. MLB playoff game in a month. Would that be crazy if the Rays made the playoffs? They'd be playing in Steinbrenner Field. It was a good game. It was another clean, well played game by the Yankees. And we need to know they can win games like this, right? We need to know they can win blowout games and high scoring games and 1-0 games, because you never know what type of game you're going to get later on in the season or in the playoffs. Like, you never know. Got to have these type of games. And, they're displaying that they can win these games. And they're still, their rotation's finding its identity. The bullpen's finding its identity. So, and the lineup is still finding its identity. And they're still winning. So, good for them. Yeah. He was 3 for 4 run field. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Boomer, yeah. Yeah. No, he has some nasty sweeping curveball like Wells, and yeah. It's more lanky than Wells, but he has similar stuff. It does look resilient. It's just a different team. Looks hungry, right? Hungry, and just they're locked into these games, and it's good to see that these games aren't getting away from them. And just I'm seeing a lot of good things right on this team. Yeah, got that right, CeeLo, too. Well, maybe yeah, Graham, he's smiling in the dugout. Maybe he had that food poison. That if he takes 3 steps and he's on the toilet bowl, you know. It's one of those. I've had those where it's just like, oh, damn, I gotta go to the toilet again. Get that food poison when you're not puking, but your butt is on fire. That sucks. I don't like that. I've chased. Shlua's got a good curveball, rock up. Yeah, he's got good stuff. Bryce catch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, Andrew. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's all good, Susan. But catch on occasion, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Or I mean, right now, it's just he owns the H right now, so which is good. Exactly, Silas. Horrible, terrible, bro, terrible. Pretty close to Neil. He's more kind of lean like Pettit was, and he's got some funk in his stuff. He's got a combination of both of their stuff, but he's also a gamer too. So I just like what I see with Freed. I really do. Yeah, I've had that too, Susan. The food poisoning is not fun. I've had food poisoning from pizza. I was on a toilet bowl for 2 days straight. It's like, for pizza. I didn't throw sardines in my pizza. Like, what the hell is in my pizza? But I've had Susan. It's not fun. Ken, what do you know, my man? Well, that's the other thing too. That's a good point by the Buckeye. I want Rice to keep his legs under him. So my guess is they'll probably minimize his catching. to kind of keep those legs. So my guess is he's gonna keep owning DH until he proves, or until Stanton, just like Stanton has to outperform Rice to take his spot. Just like DJ. DJ's going to have to show in the minors that he's ready to go before they even should consider doing anything with Cabrera or Peraza or anything. I understand he's a veteran. He's paid. He's under contract. I get that. But if he can't show that he's ready to surpass these guys, he should not be on the field, period. So, but Jimmy Key too. Yeah. Yeah. Castor oil. For eggs. Oh. Yeah. I didn't get food poisoning, but 3 weeks ago, I had sushi, and I mistook a piece of avocado for wasabi. I had a chunk, and rocket fuel. I like avocado. I thought I was eating a chunk of avocado, and I thought it might have fallen out of my sushi roll. Rocket fuel. Tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow it's a 4:10 game, just so you know. Carlos Carrasco versus Shane Baz. Shane Baz is 2-0 with a 1.42 ERA. So, looks like we'll be facing a good one tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to guess, too, DJ will get his chance. I would agree with that on a short leash. Yep. Yeah, that right, CeeLo. Big time. Avocados, yeah. Call them groothies. Add green, making green smoothies, man. Throw some spinach in there, banana. Make some good old smooth guava, some mango, yeah, man. Grisham was a smart trade. I'm glad we took Grisham also with Soto. What's the thing? Carrasco's showing that he's capable of performing. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how he does against the Rays tomorrow, because the Rays are a pesky lineup. So yeah, I would agree 4 weeks to at least warm up. Stanton usually when he comes back he stinks for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden he goes on a tear and he's unhittable. Wes Grissom, nah, probably not. Yassine, probably not. But I will say, if I can get a stream or something like that, but I'm not paying for pay-per-view. Less than 12 strike. Yeah, exactly. Less than 12 strikeouts tomorrow. Got that right, CeeLo. Cole, Freed, Rodon. Hell yeah. So, yeah, exactly, Sunil. But I like blueberries and blackberries in a bag. Yeah, good smoothie too. Banana just gives it a nice. You add that potassium, you add that nutrient in there, and you add some spinach in there. You add some raspberries and blueberries, and oh man, you make it real flavorful. It just pops. It pops, and I like green smoothies. So, Bryce Cunningham, I like Cunningham and Hess. I think those two guys can rocket up the system. I like what I'm seeing from these guys. I like what I'm seeing from them. Yeah, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, banana, all that stuff within the bananas. But those are great smoothies right there, Buckeye. Great smoothies. Mm-hmm. Buy the avocado. Exactly, CeeLo. Avocado is yummy. It is yummy. I like avocado. It is really good. Yeah. Yeah, that Yankee for life. Rays announcers are kind of dreadful, so. And will not be right. And he shouldn't be rushed back either. Yeah, take it exactly. Pablo Lopez, I don't know. Is he an upgrade over Luis Hill? That's the anybody we trade for now has got to be. Where's he gonna fit? No. Sunil's going with this pickleball stuff, man. Sunil's serious about this pickleball. Yeah. Well, Rice could be the next first baseman. I mean, we know they're after Munetaka Murakami, but like Jonathan even put out some intel to me today. He's hurt. Murakami strained his oblique, so we'll see how long he's going to miss. Does he know Jacob Petruzzi? What's up, brother? Is he still going to be on the Yankees' radar in a couple months with this oblique issue now? So something to keep in mind. Shout out to Jonathan for getting me the intel. Murakami's the Japanese first base, their third baseman. Bryce Cunningham was our second-round draft pick last year, CeeLo, from Vanderbilt University. Ben Hess was our first-round pick. Cunningham was our second-round pick. Both of them SEC pitchers, big right-handed arms, and good pieces. Good pieces. Now, Peanut, they're looking for a little bit more recovery from his lab before they start tossing, put him out there for a throwing program. So, and that's all. They just give their baby a nail, and that's fine. That's fine. Yep, Munetaki strained his oblique. Yep. Yes, he did. Exactly. Yeah, they look good. Hess and Cunningham, they look very good. They do. I'll take it. And yeah, we got Lagrange. We have some guys. Schlittler, Lagrange. We have guys, working their way up. We just need more guys in the upper levels of the system, ready to penetrate. We have way too many guys in the lower parts of the system, but not that many in the upper parts right now. Griffin Herring as well. Yeah. Bryce Cunningham's a good looking player. He's a good looking pitcher. So, Graham, you never know. If Goldie, yeah, you never know. Stroman is on the IL. CeeLo, yes. Yep. Exactly. LI's got his own vision for how the team should be run and constructed. Yeah. Oh, I hear that. Yankees for life. Well, Ruckup's got a good wealth of knowledge for the Yankees farm. He does. 150 day, yeah. Well, this is true too, Buckeye. Yeah. Yeah, look, he's getting they're using him regularly, and when he plays regularly, he plays well. Oswaldo, right? And I like his energy. I like what he brings to the team, and it's just and Oswald Peraza looks happy when they're playing him too. So I don't want I like DJ, but I don't want him to interrupt what they have going on with these young guys. I don't think it's a good idea. No. Yeah, Warren and Beater, yeah. Yep. Jazz, yeah. I mean, yeah. Give him a day. Sit him. Play Peraza. Yeah. My guess is if Hill comes back and he's healthy and he's productive, then maybe at that point they'll make a decision on Stroman, but I don't think they will before that. Yeah. McCaster Rocky, man. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. That's the thing. I like Stanton, but I don't want him to interrupt what they have going on with Brent Rice. It's I don't want DJ to interrupt what they have going on with Oswaldo and Peraza. So I don't want these guys to interrupt this stuff. So, I mean, these guys have been out for a long time. Got to figure out how to get them into what is already happening here, not replace what's already happening with them with the hopes that they're going to provide the same thing. No, it can't be that. It cannot be that. Just because they're veterans. I understand that. I respect that, but this is a team. Last thing you want to do is throw off everything on the team. by sitting the young kid who's playing well than playing a veteran. It's the last thing I want to happen. But like I said, I like DJ, I like Stanton, but I like the team more. Beagles in place. Yeah, man. Yeah. Stroman's got to kind of just chill and just pitch, man. If he's gonna pitch again, yeah. Yeah, Warren needs to kind of go through this when he needs to go through this. He has to continue to develop. So, BJ and Quest, they're 6-11. Shout out to BJ and Quest. Shout out, boys. Shout out. BJ's in the house. Quest is in the house. What's up, boys? What's up? Grandpa's the man. CeeLo is the man. I'm glad to have him here, and I'm glad to meet you all. It's good. It was a good game. Warren and Spencer? Who are you? I wouldn't trade Warren and Spencer. For who? Yeah, Patrick Corbin. Where's he at? He's with the Texas Rangers now. Yeah, like who would they move Spencer Jones and Will Warren for? Who would they do that? That one I'd be curious. I'd be surprised. Yeah. Well, Jones and Warren, that's why another reason why I don't want to sacrifice part of the future. Yeah, they're in the 161 family right now, CeeLo. Welcome to the family, boys. Welcome to the family. Dodgers are shutting. Yeah. Who's pitching for the Dodgers? Is it one of the Japanese guys? Is it Roki or is it Murakami? What's it? Not Murakami. What the hell's his name? Yamamoto. Let's see. Yamamoto pitched. Yeah, 7 innings, 5 hits, 10 strikeouts. Yep. And Dodgers have 4 hits. The Rangers have 5 hits. Oh. Yeah. Yamamoto versus DeGrom. Looks like DeGrom pitched well, too. Let's see. DeGrom, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run. 96 pitches, 7 strikeouts. That's a good game, too. DeGrom's coming off Tommy John, so. Home run. Tommy Edman hit the home run for the Dodgers' only run. Look at that, man. Shohei Ohtani's on the paternity list, by the way. So he's going to miss the series. Him and his wife, or his wife is going to be delivering a baby. Congratulations to them. Why don't you like Spencer Jones, AJ? Consigliere. Can't thank you enough, man. That's the Prime Minister of Texas right there. Thank you, my man. 5 in a row, first place. You couldn't said it better. Could not have said it better. 5 in a row, baby. First place. Let's go Yankees. And again, they're doing it right now without Cole, without Hill, right? Without Stanton, without Soto. And they're still performing well. So that's good managing. That's good GMing. As much as certain people don't want me to give credit to where it's due, that's credit right there. It's got to be their way. Thank you again, Consigliere. My Tom Hagen right there. My advisor. Judge had a strikeout problem too. Yep. Jack is in the building. What's up, Jack? Yeah, my man. Yeah, Judge did have it. When he hit 52 home runs as a rookie, look at his strikeouts. He had over 200 strikeouts that year. Over 200. he wouldn't be blocked. He's a better outfielder than Jason Dominguez. He's a better outfielder than Cody Bellinger. So he's an elite outfielder. But his bat, obviously, let's say he had 2 home runs last night, by the way, Spencer Jones. So once he's ready to come up, they'll make room for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, once we get the full squad, CeeLo, I agree. I'm really looking forward to seeing how we're at full strength because we're not at full strength yet. So, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we'll see what happens. I mean, if they add a bat or an arm or both, we'll see how it. Because at this point, I mean, any addition's got to be a good fit, not just that it's a good top player one. That's got to be a good fit for this team. That's, in my opinion, that's the key. You want who? Lasagna? Lasagna's on his way back, AJ. He'll be back in about a month. Johnny Lasagna. Yep. He's already throwing some live BP, striking out some of the Yankees. So, yeah. But you don't trade Spencer Jones for a reliever. Like, and what starting pitcher is worth trading him for that's available? I wouldn't trade him for Alcantara. Leiter has also, Leiter's. They made some adjustments to Leiter's repertoire. He's got some more velocity in his fastball. His off-speed pitches are good, which makes it more deceptive when your fastball is better. So Leiter's been good, and this guy Fernando Cruz, man, can't say enough about him. Yeah. I don't know, Graham. Sometimes it really depends on the wife's menstrual cycle and all that stuff. There's no way they're gonna get Paul Skeens. Jen, I would love that, but there's no way the Pirates are gonna trade Skeens. Yeah. Right? Yeah, Leiter's been fantastic. He really has. Yeah, they are changing. Yeah. You got to be there for your wife to give birth, man. Like, and again, if their menstrual cycle is, you can't force their menstrual cycle to work, and you got to give birth when I'm in off season. Like, I wish it worked that way, but it doesn't work that way. You have season tickets, AJ? Dang, my man. I'm gonna go to a couple games this year. When, I don't know. I'm gonna try to pick the right ones. I think I'm gonna go to one of the games where they play the Phillies. I think that's in August, if I remember correctly. I will see. I mean, I want to go. I want to see. I've been to so many playoff games, AJ. So many World Series games. There's nothing like it at Yankee Stadium. There's nothing like it, brother. I will be there at least if they make the playoffs. I'll be there for at least one of those games. Yeah. Yeah. Jazz has to figure it out. He's got to figure it out. So yeah. Well, Spencer Jones also he's been changing his loading phase offensively to more resemble Aaron Judge's. So and it's been paying off. It takes a little while, but he's also remember he's not like I'm 5'10". He's like 6'7". So his trajectory is different than mine, than anybody at my height. So it's like Judge. They're coming from a different elevation when they swing the bat. So even if you keep your back elbow up just to kind of level the swing, it's easier said than done when you're 6'7". So I'll get AJ. I'll definitely get So the plan is the guy that I'm going to be doing March with. He's still deployed. So when he gets back from his assignment, then we'll get some merch. So that's been my goal for a little while. He's been deployed for a little bit, but I want to be respectful, and I told him I would do it with him. So no, not getting Skeens. Yeah, Tarek Skubal. I mean, you have to wait until he's a free agent after next year. So if you're gonna try, but don't be surprised if the Dodgers, not the Tigers extend him. Skeens, I don't think he goes to the Dodgers, but you never know. You never know. You've been to 3 World Series. I was at Game 6 in 1996 when they clinched it when Charlie Hayes caught that ball third base. I was at the 1999 Game 4 clinch when they swept the Braves. Roger Clemens pitched that game. I was at 2000 when they beat the Mets. I was at 2009 when they beat the Phillies. I was at David Cohn's perfect game, David Wall's perfect game. Not David Wall's perfect game. Jim Abbott's no-hitter. I was at Dwight Gooden's no-hitter. I've been fortunate to be at a lot of games. So, and it's nothing like playoff baseball in the Yankees. Nothing like it. Yeah, Ruck Up. I will go to some minor league games this season. I want to check out AA and AAA. No doubt about it. Oh, heck yeah, AJ. Heck yeah, my man. They might, Susan. They might go after Michael King. I could see that. Oh. Yeah, I'll say. I have Zach Allen going to the Phillies too, because he's from the Pennsylvania area, Philadelphia area. So I have Allen going to the Phillies too. Yep, I will Ruck Up. Believe me, you'll know. If there's any chance I can catch up with any of you, that would be really cool to meet some of you at one of these stadiums if you happen to be nearby. Jay Bruce, I remember, AJ. I remember Jay Bruce. Oh yeah. You're overseas when you first two were born, the youngest. It's the abuse I got from my wife. I'm telling you, Graham. I was at every one of mine, and I would not change it for the world. Wouldn't change it for the world. No. Yes, he did. The whole 8 game. Yeah, he was like a one-hit wonder, like Kevin Moss. Remember Kevin Moss? He was like, what did he play for 3 months? He was lit the world on fire, and then he disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't even know if he ever played again after that. Like, what the hell happened to Kevin Moss? He was supposed to be the guy to replace Don Mattingly, and it didn't happen. I got off to a good start, but that's about it. Yeah. I'm hoping. I would like Spencer Jones to get to AAA because then it would really, really make me want to go there. I definitely want to see Spencer Jones. Yeah. Even though my buddy Nathan, I think he can get me a press pass to go see him now in Somerset. It'd be kind of cool. I'd like to go up there with us and see if we can meet Spencer Jones and interview him and stuff like that. It'd be pretty cool. I think he needs to be get up to AAA too, AJ. I agree. And I think Lombard should get moved up to AA too at some point this year. Yep. Those guys are some of the most promising Yankee bats that we have. Very, 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 very promising. So Lombard's dad. Yeah, his dad is also a coach for Detroit Tigers. Is Detroit Tigers? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Ken Phelps. Yeah, I remember Ken Phelps with the hairy forearms. Yeah, they traded Jay Buhner for him. It's like, oh my God, Yankees, what did you do? Oh, God. I remember that. Ben Hess is legit. Oh, don't worry about his fastball. I mean, he's already been up to 80, 98, 100. So I wouldn't worry about that right now. He's got nasty off-speed stuff too. Alonso wants to play on Team USA. Pete Alonso, let him. Yeah. I would agree. See, he needs a little bit of time in AAA, refine parts of his. Yeah, no doubt. It's a logical step from AA to the majors. If you jump from AA to the majors, unless you're somebody like Ken Griffey Jr. or A-Rod, it doesn't make sense to do that. So, any trades or free agent signings from the Yankees that made you scratch? You talking about this offseason, you seen? Not this offseason. I was happy with what they did. Um, Frankie Montez, yeah. That's a good question, CeeLo. I don't know. He's off. He's outspoken. He's flamboyant. And some people just don't like that, but like, I think he brings flair to the team. It keeps the team loose. So, in history, the Jay Buhner for Ken Phelps trade, the uh, Mike Lowell He traded Mike Lowell and someone else to the Marlins for like Eddie Yarnall. That trade was like why? Um, he could be sealed, but he's young. He's 26 also. So Jesse Barfield, well, he was pretty decent here, but Ottavino. Well, this year with Ottavino was kind of weird. When they first signed him, I was happy. And then it'll take maybe a couple days, chocolate, to see what the results are of his appeal. At least 24 hours. He appealed it today, so yeah, 5 in a row, baby. Yeah, Jazz. I like Jazz. He's a good fit here. Rich McKinney. Yeah, it's just yeah. Yeah. Carl Pavano has another one too, and like even Jarrett Wright, like that that group that they brought in was just like weird. Libra, well, they did. Libra did pretty well here though. He did better than Pavano did. He did better than Jarrett Wright did. Randy Johnson, I was okay with because he won 15 games both years with the Yankees. But just the expectations were like were unrealistic and ridiculous for him. And then he left here and he won 4 straight Cy Young awards with the Diamondbacks. So, you know, this is where I think sometimes the expectations need to be somewhat based in reality on planet Earth here, and a lot of times they're not. No, that's why I don't do like talking points and narratives and all this other crap. This is where this stuff comes from. You know, all these people who don't speak from experience, who have no idea how the game is played, being the ones that speak more than everybody else. Jacoby Ellsbury. Well, the way it turned out, yeah, but you know, he he would have been a good fit had he stayed healthy, but whatever. Well, it'll end up being one of the worst contracts they signed. Thankfully, they had insurance on his contract. I mean, insurance paid like the last 3 seasons, so that was an awful signing. That was a free agent signing too. Yeah, Joey Gallo. Yeah, there's a lot of them. That's right. That's right, gang. But let me let you all go. Let's go enjoy this win. I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm gonna do some reading, kind of wind myself down a little bit. Another long day tomorrow. Kagawa, oh god, brutal. That was a nightmare. Yeah, that one was terrible, Susan. Yeah, Brett Phillips, heck yeah, man. But have a great night, everybody. If I don't see you tomorrow, happy Easter. And peace and love to all. These hit the like buttons on the way out. And if you have any friends or fans, who are fans or family members or let you know that are fans, come get them to join our family. I'd love to just welcome more people to the 161 family. So have a great night, everybody. Peace. Talk to you next time.